This is anti-Israel protesters in London have yet again physically attacked the Iranian patriot Qurbani Niak, for carrying an anti-Hamas sign. Many of the protesters are in favor of initiating violent attacks, just like their idols in Hamas are. All right, so that was the caption of this tweet. So what you're seeing on the screen is an Iranian guy who is going to this Palestinian protests, and the Iranian guy obviously is pro-Israel, like most Iranians are, and he has an anti-Hamas sign. So what does the Hamas sign say? The anti-Hamas sign is: do you agree Hamas is terrorist organization? Yes or yes. So he has a sign saying Hamas is a terrorist organization, and he went in with that sign. He went into a pro-Palestinian protest. So let's see what the results are.
Terrorist organization. Don't do that to me.
Wow! Right off the bat, attempt for violence. Wow! Right from the beginning. What? But why would you? I have a question. I thought pro-Palestine doesn't mean pro-Hamas. That guys, do you see what I'm saying? What I say when people say I'm pro-Palestine and they wave the Palestinian flag around, and I'm like, you're probably not pro-Palestinian. I am pro-Palestinian. You're pro-Hamas, right? This is such a disservice. This is such a betrayal of the Palestinian people to have made the Palestinian flag into a pro-terrorist symbol. This is why I say the so-called pro-Palestinian people are the worst, are the most anti-Palestinian people. They have managed to make the flag of Palestine a symbol of terrorism. Every time I see somebody putting the Palestinian flag up, I feel like, okay, these people probably support Hamas. The only time I think somebody used the Palestinian flag and I'm like, okay, this person is genuinely pro-Palestinian is when they have both of the flags. When they have a Palestinian flag and an Israeli flag up and they're celebrating both. I'm like, okay, you're a genuine pro-Palestinian person, right? When they have like I don't know, they have like somebody holding the Palestinian flag or like a heart symbol that is half Israeli, half Palestinian. I'm like, okay, that person is using the Palestinian flag and they're probably genuinely pro-Palestinian. Do you get the sense that most people who say they're pro-Palestinian, maybe I'm wrong because I don't have a stats for this, but my intuition, that could be completely wrong, goes like, okay, this person probably also supports Hamas. A lot of the times they say they don't, but you can see the guy has a sign that is anti-Hamas. It's not anti-Palestine. It's not even pro-Israel. The guy is not holding a pro-Israel stand, and it's not holding an anti-Palestinian sign. He's just holding an anti-Hamas sign. And the pro-Palestinian people are attacking him. This is why I think people with the Palestine flag are actually pro-Hamas. You see where this comes from? You see where this comes from? It's from shit like this. But let's watch what happens.
Terrorist organization. Don't do that to me.
Look, they're trying to throw dirt on him. This guy's such a genius. He went right behind the bars where they can't reach him, and they're so pissed. Look how violent they are. Oh my God, this is in London. This is in London, and these guys are not Muslims. Imagine if these so-called civilized people, when they see something anti-Hamas, they see red. They want to commit violence. Imagine how hard it is to be Israeli. Guys, again, this is Zionism confirmed. Again, the guy that is holding his sign is not Israeli, okay? He's Middle Eastern. He's Iranian. He's holding a sign that is not is pro-Israel and is not anti-Palestinian. It's just a terrorist organization. The people you're watching are not Middle Eastern. They're not Muslim. They're white Londoners. Are they called Londoners? They're white people from London, and they are so angry. Like, look at the level of hate that exists for Israel and Israelis. They're so angry that they want to commit violence. So imagine with this level of threat to somebody who is not even Israeli, imagine the level of threat that exists to somebody who is an Israeli. And again, this is in England. It's not even in the Middle East. But imagine a threat an Israeli faces, an Israeli Jewish person that is a Zionist, meaning that he just wants Israel to exist. Imagine the level of threats of violence they would feel from all their Arab neighbors and all their Islamic neighbors. Like what you're watching, the level of threat would increase if these white people here were Muslim. If that Iranian guy was Israeli, if he was Jewish, if he was holding an Israeli flag instead, if he was in the Middle East instead. So each one, even though here you see a threat of violence, everything I told you would increase the level of threat by one more. And now you see why we need Zionism. Imagine if the borders of Israel fell. If the neighbors of Israel, the people who are living in the countries that are neighboring Israel, had access to Israelis, what do you think would happen? What do you think would happen? If Israel was not a country, what do you think would happen to the 9 million Israelis? And somebody's saying you're defending genocide. No, if I defend Zionism, I'm trying to stop a genocide. Everybody who is defending Zionism is trying to, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, look at what you're seeing on the screen. And then imagine Israel falling. What I see is the greatest genocide in history. I mean, on October 7th, we just had like a small little dent in the wall. And you saw what happened. So now imagine if the whole thing comes down. How am I defending genocide? To be a Zionist is to be anti-genocide. To be anti-Zionism is to be pro-genocide. I mean, you're seeing it on the screen. Let me know, guys, if I'm wrong. But also, if you're telling me what I'm wrong, like, at least give me some arguments. The people who are against me are just saying, like, oh, you're a Zion, you want to kill children, Armin. Like, look, this is all the argument I'm getting. Like, so Israel is pro-genocide. Like, I don't get anything from you guys. People who are against me, like, guys, my Twitter DMs are open. If you want to debate me, come and debate me, because I'm getting nothing from you guys. I'm just getting like statements like this, and you guys think these are arguments. These are not arguments. I'm providing I just provide you with an argument for why Zionism is anti-genocide. I just gave you a step-by-step. You know, maybe my argument is wrong, but at least I provided an argument that then now you could dismantle for being a bad argument. But you guys are not even, the people who are against me, they don't even provide me an argument. They just give me the conclusion.
Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Palestine!
I get the Irish flag. Somebody said takbir and there was no response. Did I hear that correctly? Did somebody say takbir? I don't think that takbir is going to get much of a response in the middle of all these white people. Saying, Armin Navabi, why are you so pro-Israel? Mojo, I'm not just pro-Israel. I'm pro every single country. Every single country. Okay? But here's the thing, among all the countries in the world, there's only one of them that is this threatened and this much hated. So it requires more defending. Okay? I am pro-Israel. I'm pro-Ukraine. I am pro-South Africa. I'm pro-United States. I'm pro-Canada. Okay, I'm pro-Egypt. I'm pro-Iran. I'm not pro the government of Iran. I'm against the Islamic Republic of Iran, but I'm pro the people of Iran, the country of Iran. That's why these countries like Iran needs to be liberated. I'm pro South Korea. I'm pro North Korea. I'm against the government of North Korea, but I'm pro the country of North Korea. I want North Korea to be liberated. So I'm pro every country. But which country is hated the most in the world? Which country is it that its existence is threatened and challenged and questioned? Which country in the world faces that level of threat? Only Israel. So that's why it requires more defending than other countries. Oh yeah, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Genocide what happened in Israel against all citizens. And they call us genocidal. No, somebody's saying Afghanistan and Iran. No, guys, Afghanistan and Iran, the people of Afghanistan and Iran and Yemen are suffering more. You don't understand my question. Afghanistan, obviously, the people of Afghanistan and the people of Iran and the people of Yemen, the people require more defending. But which nation state requires the most defending? Okay, the people is one thing. The nation state as a concept is something else. Iranian people are suffering and they need defending, but Iran as a country, as a nation state, is not being threatened. Iran will remain a country. Afghanistan, the people of Afghanistan require more help and defending right now than the people of Israel because they're suffering more, obviously. But Afghanistan as a country is not being threatened to not be a nation state anymore. Afghanistan will remain a nation state. So when it comes to the country, the nation state, which country is being threatened the most? Israel. Afghanistan will always remain a nation state. Nobody is challenging. Nobody is arguing that Afghanistan shouldn't be a country. So I'm trying to make you guys understand what I'm talking about. I'm not talking necessarily that the Israeli people are the most requiring of defense. I'm saying the nation state of Israel is the most challenged and threatened in the world. The concept of the country. Okay. That was a BAMF move.